Hello again, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Tea Time with Coach Feli. And today's tea is quite special. It's not a Chinese tea, it's a Japanese tea. This is a hojicha from Uji, Japan. My husband bought a big bag of hojicha when he was traveling there with his mom. I absolutely adore the tea with the roasted flavor and fragrance. So, let's get on to today's episode. Today I'm addressing a question from one of my clients. My client's name is Claudine Fernandez, and she is the founder of Artistic Strategies Academy. Now, Claudine had a vision when she set up the academy to create future Singaporeans who are creative, confident, and are able to articulate their thoughts very clearly. So she runs this academy for children, and she teaches creative writing, and she does it through art as an approach. So she makes it fun, the kids will love it, and they learn at the same time, the kind of business that I absolutely support. So Claudine's question is related to how to create multiple income streams without spending more time. Yes, this is a question that I really love, because I'm pretty sure that a lot of you will relate to this, especially if your business creates content or programs, right? Or dealing with service, where you find the more clients you have, the less time you have, and that's always a struggle. You want to grow your business, but then you still want the balance, the work-life balance. So yes, I am going to address this question because this is also something that applies for me myself. Let's come up with something that is easy to remember. Okay, today let's talk about the ABCD of creating multiple income stream without spending more time. So the first letter is A, and A stands for automate. What are the things in your process that you are able to automate? Now, I don't really mean that all your courses have to be online digital courses. But again, when it comes to running a business that deals with content or programs, there are in fact a lot of steps that you can definitely automate, and it will help you save up a lot of time. So for example, I used to run a lot of online events, and when I run such event, I'll take a lot of time to organize all these different things. And what I learned through the years was that, hey, there's a better way to do that. So what I began to do was to start to look at different platforms or apps, and I'm currently using one called Kartra. If you're familiar with it, you will know what I mean. If you're not familiar with it, feel free to ask me. I always love to share about Kartra and to grow the community. What I'm doing with Kartra is trying to automate my communication process. And what I did with it as well is to create templates. I love to have leverage in my business. So what I always aim to do is to do things once that will serve me many times. What are the things I can do one time and it serves me many times? So I created templates for landing pages. I created templates for the reminder communications. I even created templates for the sales process through email, like through social media posts, on like what are the funnels that I'm going to do. And this automation has helped me a lot in terms of saving my time, so that then I am freed up to do a lot of the other things that generates me more money. So again, look at your process, not just the delivery of your actual courses or services, but again, in your business process, from the time where you create something to the point where it gets delivered to the consumers, what are some of the things that you can automate, systematize to the point where you have to spend less time the more times you do it? So that is the letter A. Number 2, B, stands for build a team. Build a team. Because you see, a lot of the times when we are the subject matter expert, you tend to have this tendency of, hey, I'm the one who knows this subject best, so I'm the one who can deliver it the best, and then I'll just stick to me, myself, and I. Yes, you can do that, of course, but again, you'll be limited to how much time you have in a day, and that alone will put a ceiling on your business. There will be a time where you say, I'm just simply too busy, I have too many clients, I don't have any more time, and that's it, I'm gonna stop growing. And the scary part about that is once a business stops growing or once a person stops growing, usually it goes the other way around. That's when you start going downhill, and you definitely do not want to do that after spending so much time to build up to where you are today. So, number 2 is building a team. Building a team is the way for you to replicate yourself. And of course, there are a lot of my clients who, but Fel, what if when I recruit my team members, they are not able to do it as well as I am, or like exactly the same as I do it? But that's the whole point. The whole point is not for them to be you. The whole point is for them to be the best version of themselves, if that makes sense. And if you think about it, if you can just groom 3, 4, 5, or maybe in this case 10, 20 people who can deliver your program with as much passion because they believe in what you believe, because they are equally invested in your vision as you are, and they really want to do their best, you know what? Different chemistry with the consumer, with the clients, with the children that you teach, it will eventually create a different kind of ecosystem, and it will still be fine, because if you develop a good program, it should be able to be run by different people. If not, then maybe you can look again at your system. Was it robust enough to ensure the delivery is consistent? If everyone says, hey, you know what, Fel, I have to do it all myself, then you will definitely not see any of these companies that has branched out to many different countries. Because again, if only one person can do it, it will never become a true business. Because again, the definition of a successful business in my dictionary is that it has to be a commercial, profitable enterprise that runs without you, that can work without you. So again, build a team. It takes time. Look out for my episode on how to build a team. It's coming next week. But again, that is for me the essence of being able to create that multiple income stream, because then the courses are still running, the programs are still running even when you are not there. Now we are off to the next one. After B is the letter C. So C stands for courses. Again, courses relates to content. So I always believe that most of the time we have all this content bank in our heads, but until we really pen it down, until we convert it into actual courses, materials, whether you want to do it online, whether you want to do it live, whether you want to create the curriculum, the course curriculum for someone else to deliver it, these are some of the ways. If you think about it, if you were to run your course yourself, how many courses can you run in a year? If you were to let other people run your courses that you've developed and you train them how to do it, or even if you develop different kind of courses online, like I personally created an online challenge with this platform called Fulfilled. And it has helped me have an additional income stream, because again, this is where I get to be present with my clients, with my listeners, my audience for 14 days. And every single day they'll wake up and there'll be a reminder for them to look at my face, listen to me talk, or read something that I've written, and then they get to do something about it. They have to do a home fun. It's homework, but it's fun. And after that 14 days, you will then build a little bit of a relationship, right? That maybe if you were to do it manually, will take you a lot of time. So again, look at what are the different courses, whether it is online, whether it is offline, that you can build. And when you have different kinds of products, then again, it will lead to multiple income stream. The fourth letter that I have is D. So D stands for distribution channel. Now, a lot of the time for us, some of us really like to create content, and we enjoy doing all these online courses, but we're not very disciplined in making sure that we build the distribution channel. And you then totally depend on just yourself, like, oh, I have to market this course myself, or I have to sell this one by one. It's gonna take forever until that develops into an actual income stream. So my encouragement to you is, in fact, look at what are the different distribution channels where you can have that same content going on different platforms, being sold by different people. Can you establish some strategic alliances, maybe partnerships with companies that want to market your your courses, your content, maybe even companies that want to sell it under their brand name or different kinds of arrangement. But an example that I can think about is when we have this program that teaches leaders in business on how to engage their people. Now, if I were to establish an alliance, a partnership with a training company, where the training company then markets this to their clients, it's a win-win situation. I built a new distribution channel where they help me with their marketing because they have an existing client base that needs my program. And at the same time, I did the course once and it will make money for me many, many times. So that is just one example. Another example would probably be if you already have existing platforms, right? We have things like Kajabi, we have things like Udemy, and even Katra allows you to build online courses as well. And then you allow other people to be your affiliate and they market it for you. That's also another possible income stream. The possibility is really quite endless. As long as you keep thinking after you build the content, it doesn't stop there. You have to build multiple distribution channels. Ideally, if you can have 5 to 10 different channels that market the same product or service that you have, that will definitely create a very healthy income stream. So again, that is my 4 points, A, B, C, D. A is for automate, how you automate not just the delivery of your services, but also the process of delivering those, the process from the time that you create something to the point where it gets delivered to the customers. B is to build a team. Don't just depend on yourself. Yes, I know you're very smart, you're very capable, but there are also a lot of other people out there that can help you be the arms and legs of your vision. And C for courses, challenges, whatever it is, to build different kinds of content mode. And D for distribution channel, to make sure that this beautiful content that you've created don't just die there, but can get delivered to different people. Right, so that's the content for today. I just want to take this time to thank everyone. I've received a lot more questions as well as wish lists for contents to cover the next few weeks. So I'm pretty good the next few months. But feel free to send me more things. And in Singapore, it is preparation for Chinese New Year. In fact, yes, it is already Chinese New Year Eve, Thursday today. And I just want to wish everyone a very, very, very prosperous, happy, joyful year ahead. And may you be blessed with many, many what? And with that, Gong Xi Fa Cai, everyone. And I see you next week. Enjoy your break. And wishing all of us a great year this year in 2021. See ya!